Guys, how's it going? Soromoto here. Today I have an action figure review of Kick-Ass from NECA's Kick-Ass 2 line. Once again, I apologize because I'm just gonna be holding the camera, so I can't really interact with the figures so much. But that's okay because the camera quality is really nice on this phone. I just don't have a tripod for it, which is such a shame. But we'll get over that. Here's the figure. But before we get into this, let's take a look at his packaging. Okay, so really quickly, he comes in this huge box. It's got a nice art of the graffiti of Kick-Ass's mask on the back, and you can see the entire figure is actually censored because you're not supposed to say the word ass in a video game. On a box in a toy store, apparently. On the back is a nice big picture of the figure as seen on the front. It's got a description on the front there, and you can just pause that if you want to read it. And down here are the other figures available in Wave 1. Wave 2 comes with, as far as I know, just an armored version of Kick-Ass. And I don't know the other figures in the line, probably an alternate of Hit Girl, or maybe Colonel Stars and Stripes, as played by Jim Carrey in the movie. But that's about it for the box. Let's get on with the figure. Alright, so here's Kick-Ass, and here are the accessories he comes with. He also comes with a couple of closed fists, but those are just like if you want to just pose him with the batons on his back, which he does have, and you can actually put the batons in there. I'm holding the camera with one hand, so I can't really do that very well. But these do pop off. This one is pretty loose. This hand is pretty loose on my figure. Also, the joint for this leg, it felt like it was going to stick and it felt like it was going to fall off, but it eventually corrected itself. So just watch out for that, just watch out for maybe it's just a manufacturing error. Probably is just a manufacturing error. Also a manufacturing error, rather in the paint itself. Sorry, that was my dog just walking around my bed. The paint on the yellow design on his wetsuit it's kind of sloppy just right here though. Everywhere else is fine. The paint looks phenomenal. Actually, no, I'm lying. The hand right here, you can see the green right there. It's really sloppy. The paint's coming off on the wrist right there. I don't know why that is. I mean, on the other hands, it looks perfectly fine. But here you can see a better detail of it. Same goes for this hand as well. But all in all, it is a good looking figure. It's got a nice sculpt to it. This is as detailed as you can get as to a guy wearing a mask. He's got some distinctive eyes, distinctive eyebrows, and distinctive lips. That's about it. Everything else is just a mask. So overall, it's just a really good sculpt. On the back here, however, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but there's actually some lines back there to simulate leather. And I thought that was a really nice touch. I didn't really notice that until I was doing the review. Here is the accessories he comes with. He comes with 2 batons, and they are just black and made out of this, not hard plastic, but, rubbery. It's this kind of soft rubber, but not too soft. The soft rubber is right here on the strap, which is the same thing that NECA uses for their Assassin's Creed 2 line to simulate cloth. And it does work pretty well. It's also on this hinge or whatever that makes it so that you can move it around if you want to pose them, just flipping it through the air and to simulate wind. I thought that was a really nice touch. So, A+, actually no, A- on the paint, but A+ on the detail looks really nice. Alright, for articulation, Kick-Ass 2 has a lot of them, and he can use all of it to its fullest potential because it's just a guy in a suit. His head is on a ball joint. It can go up and down, and it can go around 360 degrees. Really nicely too. It feels like he has a good range of motion in the head, more so when looking down than up. But it doesn't feel like it's anything hindered at all. He's got a ball joint on the shoulders, so it can go forward and back, in and out really well. He's got one bend at the elbow that can go all the way up to a 90-degree angle. He's got a cut on the glove, so you can articulate the glove to any position you want, but he's also got a wrist swivel, so it can go forward and back, and it can also go side to side. It's on a ball joint. He's also got an ab crunch, so he can go side to side, not so much forward and back. I don't think that's the point of this ab crunch. I think the point of this is just to go side to side, and it does work very well. It's got this nice leg joint that I really like because it separates the forward and back motion from the side to side motion, and it does not mess with the design of the figure whatsoever, and it also gives it a good range of motion. So kudos to NECA for using that joint. He also got 2 joints at the knee, so he can bend it very, very well. Can get into some nice poses, and he's also got a hidden joint for the knee, so it's not just a missing hole there, so that was really nice. He also has a swivel on the bottom of the leg, the bottom half of the leg, so it can go side to side, and he's also got a ball joint on the boot, so you can articulate that very well. So all in all, it's a really nice figure for posing, and I definitely would recommend this to any fan of the movie and the comic book alike, because I've seen that Kick-Ass looks pretty much the same as he does in the comic book. It's just that the mouth is covered up in the comics. So yeah, if you're a big fan of the first movie, a big fan of the comics, I highly recommend this. I got this at a Toys R Us for about $18, which is what NECA toys usually go for. And for a NECA toy, it looks really nice. It really does stand out on your figure collection, But that is it for me. Before I go, though, just one last thing. Here he is, standing right next to some other NECA figures that I have. He does stand at around the 7-inch scale, so he stands really well right next to Sam Fisher from NECA's Splinter Cell Conviction line and Ezio from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And, you know, he does have that nice... I just can't get over how nice this figure looks and, like, how well the articulation works on this. Because I really like these 2 figures, but the articulation on them it's not the best that NECA's come up with. But this one, however, it's just a guy in a suit, so there's no excuses, and you know what, they deliver. It's a really nice figure. I highly recommend picking it up if you even have the slightest, like, maybe I should go see the movie, maybe I think it's really good. Oh, trust me, it's gonna be good. The movie comes out on August 16th, and these figures actually came out last month, but, I just thought it'd be topical to do a review of this. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to like the video. I really appreciate it, you guys. If you have any suggestions for anything else I should review, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button at the top. See my other videos. They're mostly just vlogs right now, but maybe I'll get into this whole review thing again. But that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, stay safe, take care, and peace out.